calm surface of the water and began to breach.
Right on. Oh. Ah. Please tell me you got that, Julie. Ah.
Don't worry, no one was actually hurt in the making of this video, and one of the people who shot it is with me now, Heather Lawrence. That whale looked like it was right on top of you.
It kind of felt like it, but she wasn't though.
How far away was the whale?
She was probably, when she landed, about 35, 40 feet, about 3 boat lengths away from me.
Okay, we're just about to see it again, and you can watch it over and over and over again in this giant monitor. What's it like to see it here now?
It kind of feels like I'm actually just sitting back in my boat and having it happen again, especially when Mom comes up again. It gets my heart racing quite a bit. It was huge adrenaline rush.
Like, that is full screen and everything.
Yeah.
What was that moment like?
Exhilarating is kind of how I describe it. It was, you really couldn't believe it was happening. It was surreal. Because you know that it's really rare to see them jumping like this, and to see a mom with your baby and then they both jump is, yeah, it was exhilarating. It was huge for our group. And a little, like at the end, you're like, I really hope that the other adult doesn't jump again.
Well, when they come that close, you almost think anything could happen.
Yeah.
Just set the scene for me, if you could. Where were you, and what were you doing when this happened?
So we were actually paddling to try to find a campsite for the night. We'd already gone to 2, and they were full. So we were coming by this area. There were a number of boats in the area, including whale watchers. And this mom, her baby, and another adult female had been in the area for 3 days. So we were paddling by and decided we'd just take a break and watch it. So we were watching for about 25 minutes, half an hour. And they were just resting and feeding on the surface, and then they just started doing this.
Started jumping around. And this video here is actually a bunch of different vantage points. There was
It is.
Well, explain that to me.
So the video you're seeing right now is actually from a sailboat looking at us.
And that's you right there.
This is me right here.
All right.
This video is from one of our guys in the boat. He's the furthest right when you do the big screen. So he was actually on our trip with us. And then the one that I shoot, which is, oh yeah, that's not me. The one where you get Mom right in the face, that's from me. So I'm this guy in the middle. So we have sort of 3 sides of Mom and baby. We have video footage from that.
What is it that makes an experience like this so incredible to be there?
I think the unexpectedness of it, and the surprise, and just the sheer beauty of it. It was calm and gorgeous that day, and then, you know, you think you've seen the last of the whales. Mom gives you a big tail flip, and you think she's gone. So to have a surprise like this, and to see these huge, beautiful animals come so far out of the water, like baby's pretty big, but Mom she just takes your whole view. It was just breathtaking. It was such a surprise. It was a highlight on top of what already had been a highlight-filled trip. Because we'd seen porpoises, white-sided porpoises, the day before, and this just blew our minds.
On many times you see videos, either the screen is small or it's nothing, you know, quite like this. On this one, you actually get a sense, I think, of the enormity and just how large the whale is. How surprising, how interesting was that to you? Just the size.
I had done some education for the public with humpbacks, so I knew the baby was a little bit bigger than a Greyhound bus. But to actually then see them, like 1 ton, that's pretty good size. But in real life, you just can't imagine it until it's actually right in your face. So,
when were you worried you'd get squished?
I was worried that she was going to come a little closer. I was ready with the boat to take the wake, but I was actually worried about what the other 2 animals were doing. We were very careful coming up to them and had stopped. We weren't coming any further, but they moved on us, and there was not a lot we could do at that point other than try to stay stable and stay calm.
Great story, great video, and thanks for coming and telling us
You're
about
welcome.
it. Heather Lawrence.